What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to Spare Change. Today I've got Dredd on 4K Blu-ray disc. I'm not going to get into the film itself. I'm going to talk about the audio and video quality. But first, before we do that, let's unbox this thing, see what we get inside. Packaging includes slipcase with matching case artwork, standard Blu-ray, 4K Blu-ray, and digital download code. Now for some quick tech specs. The film is 95 minutes long. It's rated R. It's shot natively in 3D. It's got a 2K DI, then upscaled back up to 4K. Aspect ratio is 235:1. So if you guys are watching this on a TV screen, you're going to get the black bars on top and on the bottom. If you guys are using a projector or scope screen, you guys are going to be good to go there. So picture quality wise, there isn't that much of a difference in resolution over the 2K version. The opening shot and flyover through the city I found was actually a little bit soft. There's also film grain throughout the entire film, so if you're expecting a crisp 4K transfer, this isn't going to be it. What makes the difference here is going to be the addition of HDR. The regular Blu-ray had a muddier color palette with muted colors. With the HDR here, the colors just jumped off the screen. The colors popped. Great blues, reds, and greens. When somebody got shot, that blood splatter was vibrant and bright. Specular highlights were blindingly bright at times. There's a scene where Dredd shoots off his incendiary round and it kind of burns up all the bad guys. The white explosion there got super bright. I swear you could wear sunglasses here. It would still blind you. Black levels are deeper and richer with a small increase in detail. Resolution does get a small bump and increase throughout the entire film. There are better details on exterior shots as well, such as on the walls. You can see the cracks better. It's a bit grimier looking. Dredd's uniform also. Richer textures, better details, looks well worn, looks battle tested. So on the regular Blu-ray, you do get the option to choose between either 3D or 2D, which I thought was a pleasant surprise. Now seeing how this film was natively shot in 3D, I found that I preferred to watch it in 3D instead. There are a lot of scenes that you knew were planned out to be seen in 3D. There's a scene where Mama's in the shower and she's kind of splashing water around. You can see the droplets, they're kind of floating in the air, midair, right in front of your face. You can see her in the background. So there's a great separation between foreground and background, which you're missing in the 4K version. And the same goes for the other slow-mo shots as well. You're going to see debris floating around in the air. You're going to see gunshots and people's faces exploding. Great depth in the 3D version. If I was going to recommend which way to watch it, and you got a 3D display, I'd say go ahead and watch that 3D version instead. Audio-wise, on the 4K disc, it is in Dolby Atmos. The 2K version is in DTS HD with Neural X processing. I thought the DTS version was pretty amazing, but the Atmos version takes it up a notch. It's got a little wider soundstage on it. The highs were a bit crisper, more cleaner sounding. Now this is a pretty violent and active mix throughout the entire film. Every speaker does get a full workout here. Now there's a scene where Mama's shooting a machine gun at Dredd, and it's kind of blowing out the entire floor of the building. You're gonna hear bullets shooting in every direction, every speaker. The bass is hard hitting in the scene. Dialogue is always clear. It's always crisp, so no issues there. Now this is a reference audio mix I found. If I was going to rate the audio, I'm going to give it a 9.5. Video quality wise, I'm going to give it a 7.5 for very good HDR usage, but just a minimal bump in resolution. 3D, I'm going to give it an 8.5. I think this is a demo worthy disc for 3D if you got a great display and you can show it off. Now is this movie safe for kids? No, it's not. It's rated R. People are getting their faces blown off. They're getting splattered on the concrete. They're getting skinned. So keep the kids away. Not good for kids. Now, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. If you hated it, give it a thumbs up. Follow us on social media. And don't forget to subscribe. And we'll see you guys again in the next video.